Hello guys, I'm Captain X, and yeah, today's the day. We're talking about the Stellar Expert, but just to scratch the surface, because we want to focus more on the SHX ESCROW and the Stronghold account. Basically, the Stellar Expert is a ledger, explorer and analytics platform for Stellar Network. You can see here the asset statistics, like unique assets. There are 197k assets, overall payments, overall DEX trades, overall DEX volume, and the XLM in circulation, XLM reserved, and XLM fee pool. Here you can see the assets on the ledger, like all the 200k assets. And yeah, we could go through that, but I think that's not the point of the video. So let's just get back. Here you can see new assets and trust lines on the Stellar network. Yeah, and the accounts created overall, close to 10 million soon. 9.6 million. That's amazing. Anyways, between these bunch of assets, we can find SHX Stronghold.co. Let's click on it. And yeah, that's the Stronghold Soroban contract on the Stellar network. What you can see is here, yeah, the Soroban contract. We can click on it. I just opened a new tab. So, but we'll come back later to this. The total supply is close to 100 billion. The first transaction was 2018. Here you have the trust lines created and funded. That's a topic where Green Knuckles talks about and posts about. I really recommend you guys following him if you don't already. You can see total payments, overall payments, and yeah, that's kind of it. Supply and accounts. And down here in the transaction history, you can see like everything that's going on with SHX on the Stellar network. So you can see updated buy offers or sell offers. You can track nearly everything. Yeah, but that's very much detailed right here. So I don't know if this is interesting. So let's go back. So yeah, you can see the price history, etc. and the asset holders. That's very interesting, I think. We can see the big accounts here. That's Stronghold. So every SHX address that is on the Stellar network can be seen here. Yeah, that's it, I think. So let's click on the biggest account, right? What we can see here is again the date of creation, which account has created this account. And if we go down to the transaction history, we see something, or we saw something interesting. This is the amount Stronghold sent to the pubnet escrow, this one, where I made the guides on. So how have I found this escrow, or what I think is the escrow? I think you all can remember the tweet that Stronghold posted, like, for the technically curious in our community, what breadcrumbs have you discovered? And then they posted the Stellar Expert network link from the pubnet test escrow, where I made the guides on. And I was like, huh? What do they mean? I found no difference. There was like nothing in the first look where I was like, ah, yeah, okay. So this is a contract, the smart contract, the escrow, the wasn't contract. And here you can see the creator of this contract. So I was curious and I clicked this creator account, and I have seen in the history, if you scroll down, you can see like everything the account has ever done, like, yeah, created accounts or sent XLM to account A or to account B. So this account, GA5R, created contract CDUJ from the WASM code with a constructor CCKC. So the constructor is, in this case, Stronghold, right? As you can remember from the beginning of the video, the contract address is CCKC. So this account also created an account GCP2 with a starting balance of 188 XLM, and I've seen the date, like May 22, and it was the day they posted the tweet. So I clicked on that account and I scrolled down and I've seen that this account created another contract, or yeah, another contract with, again, a WASM code and again with a constructor Stronghold. So in the transaction details, you can see created persistent data, escrows, created instance data token with a value of CCKC. So let's click again on that account and we'll again come back to the contract from Stronghold. So this is basically confirming my thoughts that this is the escrow made by Stronghold, or not this, but the account and this transaction here. So if we click on that created contract, it's again a WASM contract. It only has 2 entries because they just let's click on entries. Let's go. Here you can see some details, but there's nothing on yet, so no tokens locked, nothing, just the contract created. Yeah, and you can see every little bit in the details. And it all comes back to Stronghold. If you click on the creator again, you can see in the transaction history that this account created another account with a starting balance of 100 XLM. So if we click on that account, we will land on an account that created more accounts. And yeah, this is basically what I think the account that will send the tokens to all the other accounts here, these 10s. I don't know what's up with this gray stuff, to be honest. But these are the accounts created. And if you click on one account, you can see just 50 XLM, but nothing happened until now. So creation date is May 22. And yeah, let's find back. Okay, why do I think... Was it this one? Yeah. Why do I think that these accounts will lock away the tokens on the escrow, or will invoke the escrow? Because if we go back to the partner test, we can see that if we click on one of these accounts who invoked this contract here, so invoking means they locked away or unlocked tokens, you can see that this account sent 1 million SHX to these sub accounts. Like, yeah, this account here will be like this account, you know? This is for the PubNet test escrow, and this account will be acting like the same. Created the accounts, and it sent supply or tokens to the sub accounts that he created. I hope you can follow me. So this is basically why I think this will be the escrow, because you can backtrack all the accounts and contract and you will come back to Stronghold every time. So on this escrow contract, you can see in the summary, like the type of it. We have the WASM contract, we have the creator account, we have the creator date, and we have the data storage. There we can see all the entries, but there's nothing on it for now. On the right side, you could see the contract balances, like, for example, 30 billion SI checks locked up here. Here you could see the invocations, but for now we just have one invocation, and yeah, we will see more when the escrow is going to be rolled out. I'm very excited how big the amount of tokens will be locked away. Yeah, so only the future will tell. Yeah, we have the account GCP2, created the contract CCA5, that's this contract from WASM code, yeah, never mind, with constructor CCKC, that's Stronghold CO. Yeah, so that's all the connections we need. But for now, like I said, there's nothing I can track anymore. No new stuff happened or things happened. So yeah, we can just click on this created by. So this account that created the escrow contract was created by GA5R. And if we click that account, we will come back the same account that created the pubnet test escrow. Okay, so this account created the pubnet test escrow and created the account that created the new escrow contract. Okay? With the constructor Stronghold. And if we click again, this account created another account, GBIY. You can see this account created sub-accounts that will invoke the escrow, just like on the pubnet test. You can see it here. All these different accounts invoked this contract, CDU, and yeah, here you see the total invocations. These were the tests where I made my guides on. And yeah, I hope you guys could follow all the accounts, created the accounts, and the contracts created the contracts, and the accounts from the WASM contract created the... yeah, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and right, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. You can always write me a DM, or yeah, feel free to reach out. See you guys, bye.